Hey everyone, John Adolfi here, and I'm here to answer a very important question. Where are all the HUD homes? Last fall, HUD went through this tremendous transition from one system to another, and some of the properties were held in check in order to be redistributed with the new HUD system. Well, they could be accounted for that. But suddenly there was this huge drop off in inventory of HUD homes, and I started wondering about it, thinking that maybe there's something going on behind the scenes. So I give HUD a call, and I said, "Where are the HUD homes? Are they like in your, are they being held right now?" And they said, "No, we don't have any. We don't. They're not coming in." And I'm like going, "Wonder why that is." Then I was talking to a friend of mine who's purchased many HUD homes for me, and he likes to go down to the courthouses and see what kind of inventory is coming through and maybe pick up some foreclosures, at the courthouse steps. He told me where there was 25 foreclosed properties going through, let's say in a day, there are now only 5. That told me there that there's like a tremendous amount of foreclosures, let alone HUD homes, that are not coming through the system. That started to make sense. I started to piece it together, and then in the USA Today newspaper, dated October 4th of this year, it put a face on it. It's called the shadow inventory. The shadow inventory is 1.6 million foreclosures, and some of those, quite a few of those, are going to be HUD homes that are just sitting there in abeyance, just sitting in suspended animation. And I'm like going, why in the world is that? And I know that we have some trouble as far as the way that foreclosures have been taking place, and people have been complaining that they weren't done right. So I waited, I got another piece of information. It says right here that, and this is dated November 2nd, 2011, and it said that the federal government is kicking off a foreclosure review program, and that from that point forward until the end of the year, 4.5 million people who are either in the foreclosure process get a chance to have someone review the mistakes for a potential resolution. 4.5 million people are going to be able to go through this process. And the reason is that many of the thought leaders believe that many of the foreclosures weren't done right. USA Today newspaper. Again, what do we have here? November 9th, a week later, says troubled homes stuck in logjam. It could take decades to clear the backlog. And New York State was specifically spoken about, and New Jersey. The reason why they were spoken about is because they have a backlog of 57 years 57 years of foreclosed properties. Now, the reason why that's the case is because these foreclosures, according to this, and I'll read this, and I quote, "Many foreclosure cases were improperly prepared. Since then, new checks have been put into place." Well, the rest of the inventory throughout the United States, they figure there's a 3-year logjam or waiting period to get them all through the system. But because New York State has implemented these new processing rules or criteria for these to go through, it's going to slow the process down so that if nothing changes, we have 57 years to see however many foreclosures there are in New York State go through the system. What this really means is, though, is that there is a potential to pick up a lot of property at some point going forward here for very little money. My advice to you is this: save your money, clean up your credit, whether you're an investor or homeowner, and get ready for something that has never taken place in the United States, I don't believe ever. If you have any questions, you want to know more about HUD homes, investing to live in or to flip or to rent out, whatever the strategy you would like to explore or choose to do, give me a call. Area code 315-695-6434. I'm John Adolfi, and you guys have a great day. Thanks.